Now about that military option that we mentioned. Mark Phillips is in Tel Aviv, and he tells us how Israel is preparing.
The Israeli military has been practicing for what many here fear is the inevitable, a confrontation with Iran. At this drill, they rehearse decontaminating victims of a chemical weapons attack. Here, rescue workers search for survivors after a missile attack that would be expected to come from Iran or its allies on Israel's borders, Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza. The commander of this unit, Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Raz, says these exercises have a new sense of urgency.
But are things more tense now because of...
I think in the Middle East, it's always tense. Always tense.
And getting tenser. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has now told Israel's parliament he's prepared to act alone in dealing with the Iranian nuclear threat, with or without U.S. support. Israel has acted on its own before, in 1981 attacking a reactor being built in Iraq when it feared Saddam Hussein was trying to develop nuclear weapons. The man who led that mission then, Zev Raz, understands the tough talk now.
It's a real corner, as we call it, and they have no choice but to talk this way and maybe cause...
To talk belligerently.
Yeah, they have no choice. What can they do? Sit and see how Iran becomes nuclear? It's much worse.
Which is why they're preparing for the worst.
The Israeli government argument is like the old advertising slogan, pay me now or pay me more later. That the cost, even in lives, of attacking Iran now would be nothing compared to the cost of having a hostile Iran armed with nukes.
With Iran's nuclear facilities being increasingly buried in deep underground bunkers, proponents of an attack say they cannot wait to see if sanctions bite or if the U.S. might join in, that there's a time to act and it's running out. Another option now being openly discussed is that of threatening a nuclear Iran with retaliation from Israel's own, never officially admitted, nuclear arsenal, a new Middle Eastern balance of terror.
Thank you, Mark.